Precious Remedies Against Satan's Devices, a study done by Thomas Brooks. And we are at chapter 2, Satan's Devices to Draw the Soul to Sin. And this chapter contains 12 devices. We are at device 7. Device 7 is, by making the soul bold to venture upon the occasions of sin. Saith Satan, you may walk by the harlot's door, though you won't go into the harlot's bed. You may sit and sup with the drunkard, though you won't be drunk. With the drunkard you may look upon Jezebel's beauty, and you may play and toy with Delilah, though you do not commit wickedness. With the one or the other you may with Achan handle the golden wedge, though you do not steal the golden wedge. The first remedy against this device is solemnly to dwell upon those scriptures that do expressly command us to avoid the occasions of sin and the least appearance of evil. 1 Thessalonians 5:22. Abstain from all appearance of evil whatsoever is heterodox, unsound, and unsavory. Shun it as you would do a serpent in your way, or poison in your meat. And remedy 2, the second remedy against this device of Satan is solemnly to consider that ordinarily there is no conquest over sin without the soul turning from the occasion of sin. It is impossible for that man to get the conquest of sin that plays and sports with the occasions of sin. God will not remove the temptation except you turn from the occasion. It is a just and righteous thing with God that he should fall into the pit that will adventure to dance upon the brink of the pit, and that he should be a slave to sin that will not flee from the occasions of sin. As long as there is fuel in our hearts for a temptation, we cannot be secure. He that hath gunpowder about him had need keep far enough off from sparkles. To rush upon the occasions of sin is both to tempt ourselves and to tempt Satan to tempt our souls. It is very rare that any soul plays with the occasions of sin, but that soul is ensnared by sin. It is seldom that God keeps the soul from the acts of sin that will not keep off from the occasions of sin. So he that adventures upon the occasions of sin is as he that would quench the fire with oil, which is a fuel to maintain it and increase it. Souls often remember how frequently you have been overcome by sin when you have boldly gone upon the occasions of sin. So look back, souls, to the day of your vanity, wherein you have been as easily conquered, as tempted, vanquished, as assaulted, when you have played with the occasions of sin, as you would for the future be kept from the acting of sin and be made victorious over sin. Oh, flee from the occasions of sin. The third remedy against this device of Satan is seriously to consider that other precious saints that were once glorious on earth and are now triumphing in heaven have turned from the occasion of sin as hell itself, as you may see in Joseph. Genesis 39, verse 10. And it came to pass, as she spake to Joseph day by day, that he hearkened not unto her to lie by her, or to be with her. Joseph was famous for all the four cardinal virtues. If ever any were. In this one temptation you may see his fortitude, justice, temperance, and prudence, in that he shuns the occasion, for he would not so much as be with her. And that a man is indeed that he is in a temptation, which is but a tap to give vent to corruption. The Nazarite might not only not drink wine, but not taste a grape, or the husk of a grape. The leper was to shave his hair and pare his nails. The devil counts a fit occasion half a hair, half a conquest, for he knows that corrupt nature hath a seed plot for all sin, which being drawn forth and watered by some sinful occasion, is soon set at a work to the producing of death and destruction. So God will not remove the temptation till we remove the occasion. A bird, whiles aloft, is safe, but she comes not near the snare without danger. The shunning the occasions of sin renders a man most like the best of men. A soul eminently gracious dares not come near the trap, though he be far off. The blow, so Job 31, verse 1, says, I have made a covenant with mine eyes. Why then should I think upon a maid? I set a watch at the entrance of my senses, that my soul might not by them be infected or endangered. The eye is the window of the soul, and if that should be always open, the soul might smart for it. So a man may not look intently upon that he may not love entirely. The disciples were set agog by beholding the beauty of the temple. It is best and safest to have the eye always fixed upon the highest and noblest objects, as the mariner's eye is fixed upon the star when their hand is on the stem. Remedy 4. The fourth remedy against this device of Satan is solemnly to consider that the avoiding the occasions of sin is an evidence of grace, and that which lifts up a man above most other men in the world, that a man is indeed, which he is, in temptation, and when sinful occasions do present themselves before the soul, this speaks out both the truth and the strength of grace. With Lot, a man can be chaste in Sodom, and with Timothy can live temperate in Asia among the luxurious Ephesians, and with Job can walk uprightly in the land of Uz, where the people were profane in their lives and superstitious in their worship, and with Daniel be holy in Babylon, and with Abraham righteous in Chaldea, and with Nehemiah zealous in Damascus, etc. Many a wicked man is big and full of corruption, but shows it not for want of occasion. But that man is surely good, who in his course will not be bad, though tempted by occasions. A Christless soul is so far from refusing occasions when they come in his way, that he looks and longs after them, and rather than he will go without them, he will buy them, not only with love or money, but also with the loss of his soul. Nothing but grace can fence a man against the occasions of sin, when he is strongly tempted thereunto. Therefore, as you would cherish a precious evidence in your own bosoms of the truth and strength of your graces, shun all sinful occasions. And with this said, I have come to the end of reading about device 7 of the 12. So we still have 5 to go. Thank you for listening, and God bless you.